twizeye ko mukomeje kugubwa neza. Tugiye kujya muri gahunda itandukanye n'iyabanje nk'uko bagenzi bacu babanje kuri izi mikrofone bari babivuze, bari bababwiye ko hari gahunda tubafitiye. Rero ni gahunda tujye kuganiramo n'abahagarariye Project Management Institute, aho bagiye kutuganiza bakaza kutubwira ku nama iteganyijwe kuzabera mu Rwanda muri uyu mwaka, ariko turaza ko batubakira kuri Zoom twifashishije ikoranabuhanga. So ntatinze, wenda ni ikiganiro kiza kuba mu rurimi rw'icyongereza, ariko turaza kugenda tubabwira muri make ibiza kuba bivugwa. So we are now very pleased to welcome our guest of honor, who is Judge Asaman, and he is of course Managing Director of PMI, and of course he is the Managing Director who is going to be sharing with us the experience, as well explaining to us about the meeting that is going to be held in Kigali in this coming November. So you are all invited, and we hope to learn more about the event that is going to be in Kigali. We are going to be knowing what are the requirements to join the meeting, and of course you will get to know what are you going to benefit from that meeting. So we should now welcome him. Judge Asaman, you are most welcome on Goodrich TV.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
You're welcome, sir.
I think you should start by introducing yourself to the viewers of Goodrich TV around the country and abroad. Of course, you tell them your name, of course, even if I have said it, but you can introduce yourself, and then maybe you tell them about some of the, maybe you can make a summary of PMI so that they know who we are discussing with.
Ndi kumwumvana nawe gute.
Successfully executed. So that's who we are. Every year we celebrate these project professionals, and the community comes together. So every year, specifically in Africa, we hold the largest gathering of project managers in Africa, and that is or has been known as the PMI Africa Conference. This year we're adding a global dimension and going forward, so it's now been rebranded, or it's now called the Global Summit Series Africa. And so we have all project managers from all across Africa who are part of our organization and who want to be part of our organization, meeting in Rwanda and Kigali. Every year it's in a different country. This year it's in Kigali, and this is why we thought fit to be able to speak with you and share this information. It's a project conference where we have government leaders attending, business leaders attending. So it's not only project managers who are attending, because of course government and business leaders have an interest in project managers, because it's project managers who help to execute on their plans and their visions. So overall, that's who we are, the organization behind the discipline or the profession of project management.
Thank you so much for the brief explanation about the company and of course about the Project Management Institute. And for now, I will just go to ask
Sorry,
you...
the audio is very low. I can't really hear.
Okay, sorry. I was just saying that we are thanking you for the brief explanation about the project management, and of course we are so happy to
I'm
hear.
really sorry, I can't hear anything.
You can't hear. You can't get us?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, sir, but unfortunately I can't hear the lady who was speaking first.
Okay,
Maybe I
raise the
increase my voice. Oh, so what I was saying, I was just trying to say that we are thankful for the brief explanation that you gave about project management, and of course we are so happy that Rwanda has been chosen to be a country which is going to be hosting this summit in this year 2024. And I will go to ask, among all the summits that you did, that you had, what do you think that has benefited to all of the people who attended? As you say that not only project managers who will attend this meeting, but what do you expect them to run so that they feel like, oh, I can't just miss this one, I have to attend?
Thank you for that. I still struggle to hear, but I think I understood the question. First of all, let me start with the theme. The theme of the conference this year is Africa on Purpose. So the PMI Global Summit Series conference, the theme is Africa on Purpose. And so the theme is Africa on Purpose because we looked at where we in Africa right now. We have some wonderful dreams and visions and strategies, everything from Agenda 2063 to the high fives to even to Vision 2050. These are well thought out plans. But of course, after you plan, you've got to execute. And so really, execution takes intentionality, execution takes purpose. And so this is why we this year landed on the theme of Africa on Purpose. You know, what is our intentionality in terms of moving forward, in terms of executing on the wonderful visions and dreams and plans and strategies that we have. Because if we don't execute, all of this just stays on paper and we just stay the same. So execution is absolutely critical for moving us forward. In terms of what we see as the benefits to Rwanda and to the rest of Africa in terms of holding this event, as I said, we hold this event every year. Every year it's in a different country. This year it's in Rwanda. And there are many benefits. I think first of all, it's a catalyst for professional growth and national development. Every time we have the event in a country, the professionals within that country receive a boost in visibility, a boost in business, a boost in actually their own professional development, because what happens is you have professionals coming from all over Africa and all over the world, bringing their ideas, bringing their methodologies, bringing the latest tools and techniques to the country. So in this case, to Rwanda, to talk about, how do we execute better? How do we improve our capabilities within the profession? So this exposure by having the event in the country is actually crucial for staying competitive, and especially in this increasingly connected world. We're also going to address some of the challenges that are specific to the African continent. So obviously relevant to Rwanda, but also relevant to the rest of Africa. And so how do we do that? We have various discussion topics. For instance, talking about project management in development projects. What are the strategies for managing large-scale infrastructure or healthcare and education projects, as an example? Another example is talking about project management for government and business leaders. because it's very, very important for leaders such as government leaders and business leaders to understand, even at a high level, the power and the principles of project management. Because as they're making their decisions in terms of how things will be prioritized or how initiatives will be executed, having that understanding, a general understanding, doesn't have to be detail or expert level, but a general understanding of the capability and power of project management really is beneficial to these leaders in their decision making and prioritization and thinking of return and investment and impact. And then another example of a discussion that we have, which adds to the development growth of professionals, is around the role of the international community in Africa, which ties in to the theme of Africa on purpose. Of course, Africa's growth is very, very closely tied with the international community. So there are discussions around, okay, are we optimizing our relationship with the development community in terms of how we execute projects? Who executes projects? How are those projects executed? Where is the capacity and skill set? Is that balance correct? So those sort of things. And so these are the kind of discussions that we have, that we will be having in order to improve and optimize and maximize the execution capability in Rwanda. And of course, just because it's in Rwanda, it elevates Rwanda's profile. Already Rwanda is a gem in Africa and known for holding fantastic events. And so we are joining that. We want to be part of that. We are part of that in helping to provide the visibility to Rwanda as well. And then, of course, just finally, in terms of some of the benefits of holding the event in Rwanda, and also the benefits to the profession within Rwanda, is around the execution of project management is all about how do you get from A to Z in the best way possible. So when you look at Rwanda's development goals, of course, it absolutely needs excellent project management to get that executed. And so by us having this event here in Kigali, you have a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of expertise congregating in the country, and the skill set growing in the country to be able to feed into the development agenda within the country. So those are just a few of the ways that Africa benefits, and specifically in this case, Rwanda also benefits and gains from the Global Summit Series Africa.
Thank you, sir. In some feedback we are getting here, people are asking what are the requirements to join the summit, as they found it so interesting.
Sure. Really, it's a paid event, so you do not need to be a member already. You do not need to be a certification holder already. You simply pay the registration fee and attend on the day. It probably also makes sense to look through the agenda, because it's a very rich agenda talking about different topics. Of course, that's not a requirement, but in your own interest, because it will be such a, if I may say, such a powerful event, it will be good for you to plan in advance to look at, which agenda items do you want to make sure that you attend. But really, it's a paid event. You just need to buy your ticket and attend on the day. I have to say that if you are already a member, or if you become a member, then the ticket price is lower because we're a membership-based organization. So that's one of the member benefits. And you can become a member anytime you want. You can do it today or anytime before the conference, so that you can get that lower ticket fee. I should also add that actually right now there's an early bird registration discount, which ends in 2 days on the 31st. So right now, between now and up to the 31st, you can get your ticket much cheaper if you buy it now. So it's open to everybody. I encourage you to go online, Google PMI Global Summit Series Africa. You go to the website and you can purchase your ticket today for the discounted early bird rate.
Thank you so much, Judge Asamani. We are kindly thankful for what you have explained to Rwandans. So we are going also to try to explain to them in Kinyarwanda so that they get to know what is going to be happening, because some people doesn't even understand English, but we will just try to translate so that they know what is going to come. And we will be happy to have you here in Rwanda once you come. We'll be just happy to host you here so that you again tell people that the summit is on.
Sorry, I didn't get the last part. I heard you saying you're going to translate, but were you asking me a question or asking me to do something?
No.
The sound went at the last part.
No, we were just trying to say thank you for what you explained, and for us, we are going to stay translating to the audience that we have, because we can't believe that everyone understands English, but we are going to put it into Kinyarwanda so that they all get information, so that once they want to maybe registrate, they should go and registrate. Yeah. And thank you so much. We'll be happy to have you here.
Thank you. I look forward to it, and I really appreciate your invitation and your time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Aha, ngayo nguko. Dama, ndizera ko nawe uzatendera.
Iyi nama ntabwo wayiburamo inama y'ingenzi nk'ingi buri wese agomba kwitabira, kuko urumva ko nejo bundi mu kwa munani ngire ngo ejo bundi igihe cyageze.
Wenda tunyuzemo muri make tukabwira abakurikiye Goodrich TV inama igamije cyangwa se n'abayiteguye. Ni inama yateguwe na nkuko twabyumvise niba navuga ko ari Company Project Management Institute, n'uvuga ngo ucyumva n'izina ryabo wumva ko bashobora kuba bafite ubumenyi runaka batanga cyangwa se ubufasha runaka batanga ku gufasha abantu gucunga imishinga. Ngira ngo ibi bintu ni ibintu navuga ko mvuze ko bije mu gihe cyiza, sinzi ko nabambeshye kubera ko uyu munsi urajya kumva umuntu atangiye umushinga ariko kubera kutamenya uburyo ashobora gucungamo umushinga we ukumva umushinga wahombye.
Yego, twagiye tubona imishinga myinshi yatangiye igahomba itaramara n'umwaka
cyane.
Ni igihe cyiza rero kugira ngo abantu babashe noneho kumenya ubundi umuntu atangira umushinga te uhomba byagenze bite, n'icyo umuntu yakora kugira ngo wa mushinga ube sustainable ukomeze we guhomba.
Yego, iyi nama rero ni nguko batubwiraga ko ari inama izabera mu Rwanda ikabera i Kigali, neze bakatubwira ko mu by'ukuri nk'abanyarwanda dufite byinshi tuzungukiramo. Ntimugire ngo ni ibintu bapfa kuvuga gutyo gusa, no kuba byonyine u Rwanda rwatoranyijwe kugira ngo rwakire iyi nama nabyo ni ibintu twishimira kandi ni ibintu bigaragaza intambwe igihugu cyateye. Ntekereza ko rero abanyarwanda dukwiriye kumva ko dushobora kwitabira iyi nama, kuko burya kwiga no guhozaho. Uyu munsi ushobora kuba ufite umushinga ariko ukibaza uti nzabigenza ntari, uyu munsi urumva ko amahirwe arahari.
Amahirwe arahari rwose. Amahirwe arahari, ntabwo bihenze, kuko isoko y'ubumenyi uzavana hariya nibwo bwinshi buzakubera akabando k'iminsi, bizakubasha kugenda bikagucumbagiza kugeza ubaye successful mu buzima, nawe ukaba umuntu w'intwari uvuga uti hari ibyo nagezeho umushinga nakoze utunze benshi, nanjye urantunze, igihugu kirabungukiraho, mbese nahazaza.
Hari akandi kantu nakunze kuri company cyangwa se kuri aba bantu, uvuga ngo iyo bagufashije cyangwa se iyo mumenyanye bita biba ni nk'umubyeyi. Baragusindagiza bagakomeza bakagusindagiza, kuko ntibakureka ngo usubire inyuma naho ugize ikibazo ukomeza kubifashisha. Hari abo tujya twumva ukumva umuntu ari aho ngaho wenda ashobora kugufasha uyu munsi kubera ko muhuye, ariko ejo wamubaza tu wa muntu wafashije byagenze bitakaba nta makuru afite. Aba bantu rero baragukurikirana.
Aba ni ababyeyi.
Tuzakomeza tubagezaho amakuru, tukomeza tubabwira uko bizajya bigenda, ariko babe babyumvishe neza ko buri wese amarembo arafunguye, ntawe bitareba, twese biratureba nk'abanyarwanda ndetse n'abo mu mahanga, twese ni ibintu bitureba kwitabira inama kandi nitwe bifitiye inyungu.
Yego, aya ni amahirwe abonetse rero, ni amahirwe u Rwanda rwongeye kugira rwo kwakira inama imeze itya, inama ikomeye irimo ubumenyi bwinshi. Yewe muntu we wari waragize ikibazo wibaza uti umushinga ndawutangira nte, ndamenya bahera hehe, se ko nabonye kwa giti mu jisho hariya byatangiye bikageraho bigafiringa, ngenda akora iki kugira ngo umushinga ntangiye umushinga utazaza mu yasenyutse, ahubwo uzaba umushinga kuko uzagira icyo ungezaho.
Ugira uruhare mu iterambere ry'igihugu, nabyo u Rwanda rushaka. Umvishe ko mu bisobanuro yaduhaye mu by'ukuri ugendeye ku ntego zabo, ukagendera ku buryo izi summit cyangwa se izi nama zigenda ziba, uhita ubona ko bihura cyane n'icyerekezo cy'u Rwanda 2050 bigamije guteza imbere igihugu. Rero ni ibintu nk'abanyarwanda rwose dukwiriye kumva n'uruca abana.
Uragira uti n'ubuhanuzi busohoreye u Rwanda ubuhanuzi burasohoye rero nyabona uyisigara iyo nama irareba buri wese wumva ko afite igitekerezo cyo gukora umushinga niyo waba utagifite ariko ushaka kukihavana buryo.
Hanyuma wenda ku muntu ushobora kumva hari ikibazo afite abantu banyarukira ibi bintu twabikoraga biri no guca live kuri YouTube.
Yego.
Unashobora kugenda kanyarukira kuri YouTube channel ya televiziyo ya Goodrich ni Goodrich television, hanyuma ukongera ugakurikira ikiganiro cyangwa se ukumva ari ibintu byiza hari umuntu washaka ko abyumva atabyumvishe ashobora kujya akabireba cyangwa se akanabikurikirana, hanyuma ikibazo yagira ashobora kubaza muri comment natwe tugahindukira tukagira gute tugatanga ubufasha.
Yego, abashaka kwiyandikisha ku nama ngire ngo baca kuri PMI Rwanda kuri website.
Yego, ni
website bacaho wanditsemo PMI Rwanda ushaka kubona amakuru atandukanye yagufasha kwiyandikisha muri iyo nama. Yasigaje iminsi mike nyabona amahirwe atagucika ukagira ngo ni ibintu bigifite iminsi.
Bivuze ko harimo promotion kandi promotion izatangira izarangira ku itariki 31. Abantu rero ntihagire umuntu ucika ngo azavuge ngo ntiyabimenye. Uburyo burahari, uburyo bwo kwiyandikisha burahari, n'ibindi byose bisabwa birahari. Ntekereza ko sinzi ko ari uzavuga ko yacika.
Oya, uwo ntawe uhari, abantu bose bakurikiye kandi uyu mwanya w'amahirwe ntabwo bawitesha. Reka tunabashimire ariko tunasoze kugira ngo mujye kwiyandikisha hakiri kare munyarukire kuri iyo website PMI Rwanda nuko mwiyandikishira nama ntizabacike. Nge rero na Jean Damascene
nanjye nari Nicole Nyirabahanuzi
tubifurize kugira umunsi mwiza ariko gahunda za Goodrich TV zo zirakomeza.